This is the RPM Show, Video Diary Entry Number 1. I'm Ryan Matthews. I am the host and co-producer of the RPM Show. I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite shows, probably my favorite show of all time. You may have heard of it. We have spoken about it on a number of shows in the past. It's called Smallville. It's on every Friday night on the CW at 8, 7 Central. Smallville has just wrapped up the mid part of their season. They will return with all new episodes on Friday, January the 22nd, alongside reruns of America's Next Top Model, which will be on at 9 o'clock, but that's not even worth mentioning. So, to get you caught up on what has happened so far, there have been 9 episodes, a few cast changes, new enemies have come to town, and Clark has moved one step closer toward his Superman destiny. Previously, from last season, just to get you caught up, Jimmy Olsen and Davis Bloom, aka Doomsday, were killed off, and everyone was in an uproar. Everyone thought that they killed off Jimmy Olsen for really no apparent reason, because you can't really do that when it comes to the Superman mythology with Jimmy Olsen. But we later found out it was Henry James Olsen. Didn't tell us that. He could have warned us there, but nonetheless, it was a great surprise, and it was a very, very interesting way to end the season. But now to the present. Season 9. We're halfway through. It's been fantastic. Clark is now wearing his Kryptonian heritage, the symbol, the S symbol, that everyone is, I'm sure, that you are familiar with. Lois has finally admitted her feelings for Clark. And Tess Mercer is becoming more and more like Lex Luthor that we all know him to be. Tess Mercer has also figured out that Clark is the red-blue blur, or now he is called this season the Blur. So Tess knows Clark's identity. Lois has fallen for Clark, and she's also in love with his alter ego, the Blur. This is what I think. I've been a fan since the 100th episode. That's when I started watching. The 100th episode called Reckoning from Season 5. You can check that out. All the seasons are available on DVD for you to catch up on. After watching the 100th episode, I was completely into it. I mean, I was just a fan from then on, and all the seasons have been great. Season 7, I thought, was the best season until this season, Season 9, came about, because Supergirl, they introduced Supergirl, played by the one and only Laura Vandervoort. You can catch her on V. She's on that new series of V. That's been talked about a lot in the last few weeks. Great show, as a matter of fact. Great show. We love it. You can find out more about that on our website. Just go to therpmshow.com. Laura Vandervoort, there was a rumor going around that she might be coming back maybe this season on Smallville or maybe next season, but she's not going to be coming back. They made that clear that she's never going to come back, because she said that she interfered with the Lois and Clark relationship, so that's what's going on with that. We've had appearances from enemies such as Metallo has finally made an appearance on Smallville, aka John Corbin, who was played by Brian Austin Green. Toyman made his return on episode 4. It was called Echo. So this is, like I said, I love Smallville. I'll give it a 10 out of 10 across the board, 4 stars. And it's going on for 9 seasons. This is one of those shows that doesn't stick around for that long now, because there are a lot of things been going on. Most shows only stick around for like 4 or 5 years, if they're lucky. Yeah, 4 or 5 years. There are so many things that go into the show, and I think the actors and the crew deserve all the credit. The cast is great, but the people who write it, the writers, the directors, the producers, people like that, they deserve a lot of the credit. They've done such a magnificent job, and I give kudos to them. They've done such a wonderful job, especially this season, because the creators are gone. Lex Luthor apparently has left the building. Lana Lang has left. A lot of the original cast have left. The only 2 regulars that first started, obviously, Clark and Chloe Sullivan, played by Allison Mack. So to get you caught up, Clark has accepted his Kryptonian heritage. He is now called the Blur. He has now fallen in love with Lois. Both Lois and Clark have finally admitted their feelings for each other. They kissed a few weeks ago on an episode called Crossfire. You can, I'm sure you can look that up on a bunch of websites, fancast.com or cwtv.com, things like that. So this is the show that I like, and I will be talking to you about it throughout the next few weeks. And I think there may also be Mike and Adam, my co-hosts, Mike Bowler and Adam Miller, may be making some videos and talking to you about what their favorite shows may be, and get you caught up on them as well. And so we look forward to that. This is the first entry of the RPM show on YouTube. And if you have any questions, comments, if you got anything you want to say about Smallville, whether you like it or hate it, I want to hear what you think. This is the RPM show is your show too, so we want to hear from you. You can email us. You can respond to this on YouTube and things like that. I hope everyone had a very happy Thanksgiving, and all the shows that you like are taking a few weeks off because it's the holiday season and a lot of other things are going on. But have no fear, they will return in the month of January. And so on. Also, other shows like 24 will be returning in January, and some new shows will be premiering as well. And I hope you enjoy it. So take it easy, have a good rest of your week, and have a good weekend. This has been the RPM Show, Video Diary entry number 1. I'm Ryan Matthews, and have a great weekend.